Hey guys, what's up? What's up? I just wanted to give you guys a little quick analysis of the stock that I'm in that I spoke to you guys about, PBF, the stock that I'm shorting, and my view and what I'm hoping to achieve. Again, you guys know I'm not no advisor, I'm not an analyst. I don't I don't have any certifications or anything in this. So this is just like purely for entertainment purposes. I gotta have my disclaimer too, guys. So yeah, this is just simply my view of what it is. So you can take it and leave it, or you could probably look at it and maybe find something beneficial from it. If you do, great. Again, you want to make decisions based upon your personal due diligence. So definitely do your own due diligence. Again, so the stock that I'm in is PBF, right? And what was I doing? I'm shorting this stock. All right, so very simply, why did I get into this position? Or how did I get into this position? Number one, I had a scanner, right? I had a screener or a scanner set up. Mine is called right here, if you look at the left, ETB Shorty. And I have certain metrics that it has to meet. I'm looking for stocks that are going on the negative, right? I have implied volatility. I have beta. I have certain things that it has to meet. Once it meets that criteria, one of the other things is easy to borrow. I like to add stocks to this list too that I can borrow, because not all stocks are available for you to borrow. So it popped up on my list on Monday, easy to borrow list. I looked at it, and what I saw was it was heading to the downside. So let me just give you a 1 year view, 1 year, 1 day, and back it up. And you kind of see. Just zoom in real quick for you guys. So this is what I saw around this area. This is what I saw last week, Monday time. I saw this is around 18, 17. It was dropping. So yes, around this area right here. Sorry, around this area, and it was dropping. So what is this right here? This is called a double top. Double top, right? And double top usually, if it doesn't break, it's a reversal, right? You're looking at it to go downside. It's a bearish pattern, right? Bearish pattern means it's gonna go down to the downside. So 1878, again 1878, and guess what? It started flushing, and you can see what happened here. 18 it started flush. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh, based upon previous movement, price action, I'm thinking it's gonna do the same. And where is it gonna possibly go? Around $12, right? Keep that in mind. That 12 is very significant. So I jumped in here, around here. I didn't go full scale. I just jumped in. I said, let me just watch it and see what's happening when I jumped in. So I jumped in, maybe 400 shares, 500 shares, and I watched it. Watched the stock. What I did that, I went and did my analysis. I jumped into Nasdaq.com, started analyzing the stock, see what's going on with the stock. Why is it dropping? How's this overall performance? Why is this not going to the upside? And looking back even further for the time frame, going to 3 years, this thing was at 60 something dollars, I believe, 50 or 60. I said this thing it's just dropping. It's just losing its performance esteem. So it looked like a stock that I can easily short. So again, I shorted it, and for the days that I shorted it, I was constantly in profit. I got scared a few days. I have to admit that. Let me just back this up. A few days it started popping up and going up, but I had my alerts up. Definitely want to have your alerts, and that's why I set up these alerts right here. Again, I got in around this level, and as you can see, what happened? It went up, but it just flushed, went down, right? So I'm constantly in profit, down to the low, and it goes up. And then I got scared this day. I'm like, oh snap, it's gonna come back up. And the next day it started coming back up. I have my alerts, but what happened? Flush right back down. And then news came out, flush right back down. What was the news? Level 2, not the level 2, news right here. Came out on Friday that this analyst, this Tudor Pickering, host a halt. It's adjusting that price from 17 to 12. Oh, was that music to my ears? So now I'm like, I got a little bit more confidence in this position, because it's around 14. But now, you know what? I don't have to leave it. I don't have to leave with just 5,000 profit. I analyze this further. Let's go back to our 1 year. What's the 1 year daily chart, and let's look. 1 year daily. So now that I know that it could possibly go back to 12. Why is that important? 12 is important because, again, it was mentioned here, $12, and that's my target. That became my target, around $12. But what am I looking at first? The first level I'm looking for this thing to break is 1403, around this area, 1403, 1409. Why is that important? Because if you look backwards, right, you always want to look when you're analyzing a stock, look at the historic value. This level is what? Support, support, support. There was resistance around here, resistance, but it's support. So many times it became support. So once it breaks this level of support, guess what? The next level of any type of support is 12. That's why 12 is my goal. 12 is the next level if it breaks this to be support, and 12 is also what the recommendation is. So that's why I'm looking at that as my target for my profit to get out of my position. However, based upon what I see, I can go down. I have my next level, which is around $9 and around $8, and then ultimately, if it goes down to 6, that's golden. So those are the levels that you want to set up. In addition, you want to set up alerts. I have an alert there. But however, let's be realistic. It does not mean that this thing is going to go down to those levels. It can flip up and go the opposite way, right? So what I want to have is alerts. I have alerts above, right? I have alerts all set up just in case it gets, so I know, listen, I want to get out before I start losing money. So you have it both ways. You have it in positive and you have it in a negative way, just to make sure that you're aware. Because let's be honest, who's going to sit here? I'm not sitting here for 9 hours, 8 hours and watching this, because then what's the difference to me doing my job, working a 9 to 5, right? There's no difference. I'm not going to sit here and watch paint dry, because some of these stocks, they barely move, right? They just, they're going sideways. Fortunately, this stock the pattern right now is downward, right? It's on a downward trend. You can see, you can even draw a line, right, from the top of 18 and see where it's going. It's going to the downside, and that's what you want. However, again, you want to set up alerts so you don't sit there watch. You can watch other stocks, all right, that are moving. And as this thing moves, right, as it moves, let's say it breaks this level right here and it goes to 13, I might want to add again to my position. So that's what you do. You want to add in. You want to scale in, right? If it goes down to 13, I might want to add another 100 shares or so on forth. If it goes down to 12, so I'll be more in profit. That's just my take again. Hopefully you guys find this to be useful. As far as the candles, if you notice, candles are not these are not Japanese candles, and the reason why is because I changed this. I can actually see the pattern or the direction a little bit clearer, and I changed this to it's called Haikiashi. I believe that's the name is called. I know I'm butchering it. Appearance is called Haikinashi. Yeah, Haikinashi candles. It just looks a little different. So you can look at that in the settings and appearance, change it up if you're using Thinkorswim. Again, guys, this is my breakdown. Let me just make it clear. So I use both fundamentals and technicals. Fundamentals, I look at NASDAQ. I look at FinViz. I even look at TD Ameritrade. They have some excellent tools that you can look at for trades. But what got me to this position was a scanner. So use your scanner, set it up, help you look at your trades, help you get possible trades, and then you scale in. So for you, possibly, tomorrow can be an opportunity to get in, right? Tomorrow can definitely be an opportunity for you to get into this trade. Look at it. Don't jump in as soon as the bell rings. You want to get a good opportunity, right? Look at the levels of support, right? So if you see that it's getting down to this level of support, you can probably put an area to break, right? That could be your entry point once it breaks the support level, and then your target goal could be $12 too, or whatever you feel based upon your own trading style and strategy. All right, so guys, I don't want to make this too long. I just want to give you guys a little something to